So I'm Defmech. What do you think of bronies?
Bronies, you say? I think bronies are so fucking hot. Yes, sir. There's nothing I like better than firing up the old computer and gazing at all those ridiculously sexy bronies on Tumblr. Damn. Just thinking about those bronies is getting me all hot and bothered. Their clammy, Cheeto-stained hands with fingers sensually caressing scroll wheels. Their velvety neckbeards lightly dusted with a layer of Twinkie crumbs like the first snow of winter. The soft flap of the generous man boots flapping against flab roll as Brony's mashed keyboard passionately pounding out an appropriate, elegantly composed response to something they read on MLP Art Confessions. God fucking damn! I just want to sit on my computer and clap the fuck to... I just want to sit on my computer and clap all day long to brownies. Good dunk, good dunk, good dunk. And I just screamed twice. Mark my words, if brownies weren't a made-up fictional cartoon thing on the internet, Rainbow Dash would have no chance with me. And intro.
I think I just cramped.
Okay, welcome to the Grand Canterlot Cavalcade in Color, a Gentle Cults podcast for sophisticated brownies, episode 24. I am your first co-host, M. Defmech, and we got second beloved co-host, M. Bullshits.
That's me right here.
On a new mic.
On a new sexy mic.
Yeah. And the guest that never leaves, that guy Jwhoof.
Some random douchebag that no one cares about.
Yeah, we were going to have Sandy on, but he had to go take off to go watch videos or some shit with his fag friend.
I have copious amounts of gay sex.
Yes. Gay fat man sex.
The best kind of gay sex.
It's like, just go down to Walmart, in that whole bin they have of beanbags.
Please don't remind me. I had to stop.
Just take two of them and just like start like pounding them together. Just have one in each hand. Just be like, flop, flop. That's how Sandy has sex.
Oh God.
I don't know.
I can't look at beanbags anymore the same way.
Wow, so I'm just ruining everything for you.
All of my headcanons, you're just fucking them all up.
Yeah. I was really surprised I actually ruined your Gilda headcanon.
Yeah, I can't look at Gilda anymore without remembering that you reminded us all that she has a cloaca and that everything comes out the same hole. And so all those, those porn pictures of her laying eggs and stuff, it's just vile to me now. I just can't do it.
Well, did I change your headcanon with fucking Chrysalis yesterday?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. I'll let the listeners guess what I was talking about. Anyway, metal shit. Always feel free to send us content or questions. We have an Ask and Submit button that is open to anybody. So yeah, do that. Also, rate us on iTunes.
Don't be afraid to send us nude pics.
No, do be afraid.
No, that's just Jwhoof.
Yeah, just send that to Jwhoof.
Send all your cocks to Jwhoof.
You can send Ben the guys. Or you can send Ben a bunch of horse cocks. Or that wall.
Whichever, doesn't matter.
Horse
It's all good.
So, and rate us on iTunes, or not. We don't really care, but we figure we'd mention it. We care a little bit.
Every time
also,
you don't, I die on the inside.
Yeah, I care. Also, I forgot to add into the metal shit. We have a new logo, too. So, if you get the reference, awesome to you. So, anyway, cool shit.
All right, let's blow through this cool shit segment because we got a lot of stuff to get through. So my first cool shit is the Aw Yeah MLP cosplay tumbler. It is exactly what it sounds like. It's a picture dump tumbler for MLP cosplay. All the good, bad, and anything else kind of cosplay in the MLP
you weren't
fandom.
kidding about the bad.
But, what?
I'm sorry, you weren't kidding about the bad.
Oh, there is some really poor stuff in here, but it's a fun Tumblr to follow, and there's a lot of cosplay in here that's really good. And it's just an aggregate cosplay Tumblr. So you can submit stuff, which I think is cool because a lot of aggregate blogs like this don't let you submit, but you can submit your cosplay to them if you are a cosplayer. But they're very cool about posting cosplay, and they post quite a bit too. So very cool, very fun. Give it a follow.
Yeah, that one Twilight Sparkle with the book is actually pretty good. Pretty clever with the giant book.
I gotta say, the chrysalis towards the end of the first page is wow.
Yeah, that one's really good too. Really good design. And the one on the bottom, that Pinkie Pie's so goddamn fat.
It's terrifying.
All right, I guess that brings it to me. This Tumblr actually just started yesterday, but I just think it's so fucking awesome that I have to talk about it now. It's only going to update on the weekends, so you're probably not going to see anything new till... See, this goes up on Thursday. Yeah, you're not going to see anything new till Saturday. But it's Metal Goddess Luna. And apparently she's been imprisoned on the moon for 1,000 years. You know, and was alone in her black expanse. She delved into the void of her own heart and discovered while our corruption has stemmed from without, our true darkness came from within. We are the princess of the night, guardian of all which stirs beneath the blood-red moon. We hath become embroiled the embodiment of metal, and we shall deliver its power unto this world once more.
Yeah, this Tumblr is awesome.
Yeah.
This Tumblr is very awesome.
I want to hire Brendan Small to do the voiceover for that.
So yeah, there's nothing really here yet except one piece of art, and it's awesome because it's
and the
Luna.
potential for its death.
It's probably he's already said he's not going to update it only during the weekends. So yeah, that's there, and I've also included the link to the mod blog so you can check out the artist. So all right,
goes on to me.
Yeah.
All right. My first cool shit is Teen Cadence Answers. And this is basically about Teen Cadence, about whenever you saw her in the flashback of when she was full-sitting Twilight. And these are basically
when you were fucking her in the Tiara Y game.
Yeah, around that time too. Which I found an amazing music video about that last night. I shall share it later, but yeah, the art style is very, very simplistic, but it has charm behind it. It's kind of like why I like TG Zero.
Weaver?
TG Weaver. He's thinking of TG Weaver.
Yeah. I don't know why I said Zero, but yeah. I highly suggest it. Plus, she answered my question about a grappling hook, and perfectly was a lot like Mabel Pines from Gravity Falls. It was beautiful.
All right, cool. Yeah, I started following this the same time you did. It's pretty funny. I like it. So how we gonna handle these fan submissions?
We'll do all of those after we do our cool shit segment.
Okay, I guess we should have reviewed that beforehand, but whatever.
That's okay.
Meta.
That's way too professional for this podcast.
Yeah, exactly. So, All right, Teen Cadence. So if you don't want to see her getting fucked up the ass, go to that Tumblr Jwhoof.
Yeah.
All right, so my next piece of cool shit is Ask Cute Twinkie Pie.
Oh,
which
I
is
already
exactly
know why you're
what
plugging it. I already know why you're plugging this.
It's exactly what it sounds like. It's extremely cute, and it's a great pairing, too, despite what Midnight Dreams might say. Just Pinkie Pie and Twilight are mere friends, and it's an Ask blog. There's nothing really that can be said other than that, and the fact that the art is really cute. So,
I figured.
I like the. Oh, go on.
I figured you were liking it because he puts a tuft of fur on their chests.
that is kind of adorable. Yeah, I do like
I
that.
was actually about to mention that. I like that little addition to it, and to their elbows, a little tuft.
They're very fuzzy. I like fuzzy ponies.
Sure you do. Okay, me now?
Yep.
I guess.
This next blog is called Cold-Blooded Twilight, and it's an art blog for this dude. I don't know who the fuck it is, but he draws ponies, and he draws pony porn, and he draws funny pony porn. And, yeah, it's funny.
And his art style is very unique.
Yeah, it's funny. The way that chrysalis picture. And the whole thing between Luna and Anon is funny to me. And he put Spike in a dress for some reason.
Because it's hot.
Okay. Okay, I'll just let you say that.
All right, on to Jwhoof.
Well, my next thing is a very, very ambitious project that I don't think it's going to see the light of day, but I've been proven wrong before. But it's a Fallout Equestria mod that they are bringing to the Fallout 3 engine. And basically right now they're looking for voice talent, programmers. What else were they looking for? They're basically looking for everything except for directors. And yeah, click this link to see the trailer, and you can go to their website and join the forums. But I just don't see it actually being completed. Not saying I don't want it to be complete or anything like that, but I don't think they have the discipline to really do it.
Yeah, they seem a bit disorganized.
It's not even really that. I feel that they'll have another Equestria Online kind of thing. Was it Equestria Online you guys reported
Yeah, that was
about?
Equestria Online.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's something like that's going to happen, and these guys are doing all this work for free.
Projects like these have a tendency to run for a very long time and then just collapse under their own weight. Not saying that this one will, but history dictates.
Yeah, but odds are it's going to collapse.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, then I will be really happy to download that mod and play it. It'd be very interesting.
Oh yeah, I'd play it.
All right.
And that's very much that.
My next cool thing is the DeviantArt account for this artist named Dreampaw. Now, Dreampaw I found just a couple of days ago, and I'm not really sure why I hadn't seen them before, but I don't think they have a Tumblr, which is why I'm linking their DA. But it's just going through their gallery is a lot of fun. It's a ton of fun because their art is so shiny, a la Slugbox, but not like wet and rubbed with grease kind of shiny. Just sort of, or ham. It's just sort of like the appropriate amount of shiny. And he or she did this series of busts of the main six, just their head and wings if they're Pegasus. which I thought they were so cool. I posted all of them on Tumblr and was just like, oh my god, you guys, look at this artist, this is amazing. So I thought I'd give them a shout out for this episode because I think their art style is really nice.
I gotta say, the Chrysalis one is amazing.
Yeah, and he claims to have drawn that in like just an hour, and I'm just like, that's really good.
I'd like to see him take his time on something. That'd be terrifying yet wonderful.
And that leads us on to you, Devnik.
Right. Right. What do I have? Ask Mage Dash. And this is a Tumblr of version of Rainbow Dash who left Ponyville, discovered magic, is basically a powerful wizard. And this is a blog. This is a Tumblr for all her adventures. It's cute. She's got a weird looking eye. She's got like the heterochroma or whatever it's called, and she wears this thing around her neck. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know. And she puts her hair. She sells her hair, interestingly. And yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just like digging into this Qdoba burrito. That's why I'm being very. I'm quickly going through. First. Yeah. So yeah, check it out. It's cute.
All right, Jwhoof, go ahead and go on.
I'll go ahead and go on to me. And
what is this next thing that you have?
Tumblr I love so much. It's the Gravity Falls Confession Tumblr. And my God. You guys can tell I absolutely love Gravity Falls. But some of these confessions are interesting. Let's see if I can scroll and find one real quick. But yeah, it's soft like a woman.
So it's yet another fandom confession dump Tumblr, this time for everybody's new favorite show.
Yeah, and I can't seem to find the one that made me want to pimp this, but basically someone did a confession saying that they're getting really pissed off that the Gravity Falls fandom is being compared to the Brony fandom. And
that's funny.
Oh God, you have no clue how much I laughed at that.
Yeah, because really most of the people who are in the Gravity Falls are also bronies.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the people that I know watching Gravity Falls are bronies. In fact, bronies were what got me into it.
Yeah. Better than Homestuck.
Oh, yeah. Okay, here's one. I don't care how small or big this fandom gets compared to MLP. What I don't want is the racism, sexism, and etc. And for now, we are so far so good. This fandom has some awesome peeps in
it.
Oh, watch that change, Anon. Watch that change.
Yeah, well, watch when people start pointing out that the sheriff is black. He's the only black character.
All right. My next piece of cool shit is the Tumblr for Dawn Mist. Now, for those who don't know, Dawn Mist is the sole artist working on the Milo Dashi visual novel, but she somehow finds time to not only work on that and update her non-pony webcomic and just sort of doodle all the time. And so I finally coerced her into getting a Tumblr, and she's just been using it as an art dump and a place to reblog stuff, but mostly as an art dump. She links her DeviantArt in there too if you just want her art. But she has a really cool art style that is sort of similar to, like in coloring, it's sort of similar to like almost a Trill. And in line art, it looks a lot like who's the artist that does Ask Fluttershy and Pinkie Pie? Specky.
Yeah.
Specky. Otherwise known as Sriracha Not Sauce. We all know Specky. It's not a secret anymore.
What?
But she's just got some really cool art, and she does a lot of different styles, which I think is super cool. So definitely spam her with follows and check out her live streams.
Basically, if you're following Ben, do what he posted and attack her blog with follows.
Yes. Ask her lots of questions every day.
All the questions.
All the questions. All right, Mr. Shoving My Face with Burritos, it's on to you.
All right. His next one is called Ask Lord. Huh?
This is perhaps the greatest Tumblr you have ever penned. I just gotta say that right now.
This is the Ask Lord Caesar
Kaiser,
Tumblr.
or
Kaiser
however,
or Caesar.
or however they pronounce it in fucking Vegas.
Yeah. It's said character from Fallout New Vegas. And he has a Tumblr, an Ask Tumblr. It's not pony related, but it's still...
Well, there's kind of one pony related post.
Well, yeah, where he kills Spike.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is a really good Tumblr.
I like the post where he's reading 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, that's how I read 50 Shades of Grey.
With that serious look on your face.
Yeah, just... You have to catch every word. You have to read every word. And then the greatest post, Moshi Moshi Caesar desu.
Moshi Moshi Caesar desu? God,
Yeah, he does anime references a lot. He does Fallout New Vegas references, obviously. He did an MLP reference, sort of.
he actually kind of did too.
I guess.
There's the one with Spike and then the one where he says only if I can bro fist with you first.
And he did an Asterix reference, which is fucking awesome. So, yeah. Oh yeah, he also made fun of Valve. In the year 2077, after 70 years, the suspense surrounding Half-Life 3 could sustain itself no longer. Gabe Newell plunged the world into the abyss of nuclear fire and radiation. But it was not, as some have predicted, the end of the waiting. Instead, the apocalypse was simply a prologue to another bloody chapter of disappointing E3 conferences. Valve never changes. All right.
Honestly, I want to see this guy do a Cazador Ask Vlog. Fucking hate Cazadors.
All right. Moving on.
Jwhoof.
Alright, this is my last cool shit, because I wanted to keep it short, unlike you bastards. God, I didn't run out of things to pen. I don't know what you're talking about. But my last cool shit is something that I still can't pronounce his name. Ask Blind Rainbow Dash Mod.
That's Gigantura.
Gigantora?
Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it.
I don't know, it's Korean or something, so we don't really care. But I don't remember what led up to this, but for some reason he decided to draw my OC, Nosla C, getting it on with Rarity, so I was very happy, and it cured his depression for the night.
Yay.
So if you're ever depressed, just look at this picture, or attempt to draw it.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do any of that. Don't encourage Jwhoof, please.
Yeah, just drink alcohol and smoke weed.
Or you could just do all three of those things at once.
Yeah, whatever. Just don't do what Jwhoof wants you to do.
Aww. I'm trying to promote world peace with that.
Friends don't let friends draw Jwhoof's OC.
You made this
all right.
or something.
All right. Come on, bro.
My last cool piece of cool shit this week is the Ask Rarities Mannequins Tumblr. Mannequins is spelled wrong in the URL. I'm not sure why. I'm sure it has something to do with one of the characters. I haven't actually gone through all of this Tumblr yet, but it was an instant follow when I saw the first couple of posts. It's basically about Rarities mannequins, and they're alive, and they're creepy as all hell.
Well, it's really only one that's creepy. The other ones are more happy, let live kind of mannequins.
So it's about the mannequins Ricky, Skizzy, Fuzzy, Nicky, and Ticky. And they're Rarities mannequins, and they're alive, and they have hilarious and grimdark misadventures in her boutique.
And let me just say, this came out long before Grunkle Sans wax figures. Because they kind of both follow the same line.
All you need is Larry King to play one of them.
Yeah.
The llama fur. Llamas are nature's greatest warriors.
All right, that brings it around to me.
Yeah, and this is your last two things here.
Yeah, first one is for a trailer for a new or an upcoming anime short film called Posthuman, and really don't know a whole lot about it yet, except it obviously from the title and from the trailer itself, it deals with transhumanism and what comes after Homo sapiens, and from the trailer it looks like it's going to be fucking awesome. So check that out. There is a lot of violence. So.
Yeah. This trailer does look really cool, and I can't wait for this to come out.
Yeah. And, yeah, transhumanism means basically what comes after us or what we turn into following the line of evolution. It's just, it's a really interesting topic to get into.
Well, judging from our fandom, it's obviously going to come next.
Or we end up looking like those giant fucking slugs from Half-Life. I forgot their name already.
Oh, shit, I'm already going up there. Damn, how many falls in? Should have pressed B to stop it.
Yeah, you should have. You're fucked now.
That was horrible.
And the other thing I have is a Tumblr, a Fluttershy Tumblr called Ask Fluttershy. And it's Fluttershy, but she's really, really flirtatious.
And crazy. She has these crazy eyes.
Yeah, she just... Yes, those fucking eyes are creepy as fuck. Sorry to the artist, but Jesus fuck.
Your eyes are so creepy.
Yeah, they just... Oh my god. You can make a creepypasta out of that. So yeah, check it out. It's pretty funny. She's really...
Well, she does have her standards.
Yeah, she has her standards, but she's really flirtatious, so... I really love her response to your post. You're on my special list.
Oh god, that was frightening.
So yeah, that's all for our cool shit.
Alright, so at this point we'll move to fan submissions, and I think we should just go in the same order, so it'll be me, I'm DefMech, and then Jwhoof, and we'll just read off all of these. For those of you listening in, if you go over to our Tumblr at grandcavalcade.tumblr.com, you can actually go to our show notes, which will be posted with each episode post, and check out all these things. And we've also linked all the people who submitted things too, so check out their blogs as well. So I'll start off. Ask Just Shy submitted, "Hey, I'm new to your show and I haven't listened to everyone yet, so I don't know if you already pinned this yet," and linked askresearchertwilight.tumblr.com and said, "If Dr. Adorable can have 10k followers, this guy should have 20k.
We haven't pinned this yet, but I do know of this Tumblr. It's really dark.
Yeah.
Really, really dark.
It's very dark.
Yeah. It's Twilight Sparkle, and she does experiments on other ponies. Often without consent. So
that's the way it should be done.
It's for science.
It's for science. Best excuse to have.
All right.
All right, Jwhoof, hit up with that next one.
No, that's me.
Or sorry, MDeathMech. Woo!
God.
Master White Blaster submitted Gravity Falls as ponies. And it is Gravity Falls characters as ponies.
Also known as Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls, yes.
Yeah. It's by Sophie Cabra.
Yeah, Sophie Cabra. And, yeah, it's cute. It was going to happen. And it did happen. So, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Jwhoof?
All right, Master White Blaster submitted again. The Ask Palette Swap Tumblr. I don't know why, but Palette Swap sounds very familiar to me. But yeah, I've been following this Tumblr for a while, and it's pretty damn cute.
It's one of the super, super popular ones.
Yeah, Palette Swap is a fun. It's one of the OC is an artist Tumblrs.
Yeah.
Draws with her tail.
Yeah, I also gotta say I really enjoy the picture the artist drew of Palette Swap painting with, well, at least I'm presuming she's painting with her tail and the musical notes are coming out of the paint.
Oh yeah. The art is really good. I like this Tumblr a lot.
I gotta say I really do like the color choices for Palette Swap. But yeah, go check it out.
All right, and oh god, of course I get the long one. Gone with Law submitted, "Hey guys, sending a message again to show you guys a Tumblr I know y'all will love," and he links tgweaver.tumblr.com.
Well, no shit.
I don't think we've actually pimped TG Weaver. But here's what Gone with Law said. "Here you'll find a bunch of quirky comics and an extremely odd sexualized drawings in a very niche and unique style, like sexed up wyverns and blob girls. But one thing that caught my eye was Rule 63 snails. You'd have to sort through his more recent posts to get to his comic about the newly female snails, but they are worth a good laugh, and I'm sure at least one of you would enjoy it. Snails ends up reading Klopviks, fantasizing about Big Mac and other sources of horse cock, and getting off while riding a clothes dryer. She even ends up humanized at one point, too. Even aside from the girl snails part of his Tumblr, which is relatively new, it is drawn in a very fun and quirky way and was definitely worth clicking through it. I personally just discovered it recently myself, but from what I have seen so far, it is fantastic. If it has already been pimped on your show, I must have missed it on accident, but it's good as fuck, so you should pimp it again anyways. Gone with Law." So yeah, TG Weaver is awesome. I believe we've pimped his Ask blog, Ask Ice Pack. TG Weaver was the guy behind Ask Ice Pack, and he's just a really funny guy.
Yeah, his artwork is incredibly simple, but really, 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 really charming. That's why he's so That's why it's so popular.
And Rule 63 Snails, as strange
amazing.
as that sounds, is perfect. It's really good.
It's really sex related, but it's not out and out porn, which makes it really, really funny.
Yeah.
So, yeah, The Weaver. Check it out. Check it out. Oh yeah, and isn't it in the female snails world? Aren't all the males female and all the females male? Yeah.
It's an entirely Rule 63 world, so all the Cutie Mark Crusaders are male.
Yeah, so and actually Big Mac is a female and Applejack is a male, so she's fantasizing about Applejack, not Big Mac.
Yeah, but Applejack's giant, meaty horse cock. We all think about it.
Why did your voice kind of give out there at the end?
Because you was thinking about it.
Because I was thinking about it.
It's where all of his mental processing power went to, so he could barely speak.
All right.
We have enough blood for one brain.
All right.
Chinaman.
Okay. And Mike, why don't you hit us up with these questions here?
All right. We're just going to go in order?
Yeah, we'll just go in order.
All right, so
So-
main topic, mailbag. And we actually got quite a few questions. And I'll start it off since you ended the cool shit. Anonymous questions. Why do you all suck King Cheetah's cock so much? Fucking fags. And since you two are the fags, I'll let you guys answer that.
Hey, you buy his artwork too.
Yeah,
So-
but I'm not a faggot.
I'm gonna refer Anonymous here to the Eouty Rough Bronies podcast.
What?
I think you've got us mixed up. See, King Cheetah's only been on our podcast, twice?
Yeah.
But Rowdy Rough Bronies has become sort of the King Cheetah podcast.
King Cheetah and friends.
Yeah, King Cheetah and Friends. So I think you're thinking of them.
I need to rename that segment now. Let's make King Cheetah and Friends.
And make an intro like an 80s cartoon.
Oh my god, yes, like the Fonz cartoon.
That's
Oh my
awful.
god, I
God.
want to do this now.
That's awful. You should feel bad.
I feel good.
Okay. All right, so
Jwhoof, why don't you hit up the next question?
Oh, okay. Is Jwhoof really lucky in disguise? No, I'm not Canadian. Nor am I rich. Yeah.
nor do you get bored of projects and then pretend you never were on them.
Well,
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
we'll save that for another day.
All right. That brings it to you.
Okay. The next question is actually directed at me. And bullshit, you have to write a fanfic about Jwhoof and Rarity while involving MDef and you. What is the plot?
Take it
So,
away.
for you, Anon, I actually wrote a clopfic. And it's not that long, but I will link it in the show notes later, so people can read it if they want. So I'll just read it. This fanfic is called Jwhoof's Jizzway Junction.
Yes! I knew that would finally come in handy.
It sounded like a band of middle-aged dwarves tenderizing a juicy flank steak, Opus thought. Oh, and by the way, this stars Opus, Mossadegh, Noose. It's Noose, right?
No, sir. Moose.
Noose, okay.
It's,
Yeah,
this-
Opus is in bullshit. Mossadegh is MDF Mac, and
Noose Lisi is Jwhoof.
yeah, and then Rarity is Rarity.
Yeah. No, she's an original character. Don't steal. It sounded like a band of middle-aged dwarves tenderizing a juicy flank steak, Opus thought. It was a mask of guttural grunts shared with wet, meaty slaps and the occasional slightly higher-pitched squeal. He wasn't exactly sure what the squeals are for. Perhaps it was the dwarves hitting each other by accident? Whatever the sounds were, they got the better of his curiosity, and he decided it was probably a good idea to investigate the origin. He had just been passing by Carousel Boutique when he heard them and looked around to try and find out where they were coming from, only to be surprised by the fact that they were apparently coming from the boutique itself. Which was strange, he thought. Rarity never made those sounds. She hummed to herself when she was working on dresses, and that was why the picture of short little men with hammers pounding a piece of meat had come to mind. Though, to be fair, pictures of little colts pounding meat was something that popped into his head rather often.
Faggot.
When he bounded over to one of the boutique's windows and propped himself up on his forehooves in the sill, he found, much to his disappointment, that it wasn't a group of little guys, but rather Nos and Rarity. They were lying down in the middle of the floor, or rather, Nos was lying down on his back, and Rarity was sitting atop him, and they were fucking. Opus giggled. He didn't laugh loudly because he was afraid that they might hear him and give away his spectacular covert view of the gross fornication, and gross it was. That's what made him giggle. The guttural grunts were from Rarity. They were low and harsh, like a gorilla that had just had his jimmies rustled and anus probed with a lemon juicer. The look on her face, however, was one of intense concentration as she bounced atop Nose, slamming his rod deep inside her. Well, as deep as it would go, anyways. That was something else that made Opus giggle. Nose was certainly not well endowed. There was nothing impressive there, and if anything, his pathetically sized cock was more in tune with the young nubile colts that Opus often had trouble keeping out of his head. And furthermore, those high-pitched, pathetic squeals were coming from him. Every few seconds he would whimper like a schoolgirl, his face contorted with a mixture of unfamiliar pleasure and intense pain. Which made sense, of course. The way Rarity was pounding the little toothpick, Opus had a feeling she might snap it in half before he could fill her with his no-doubt underdeveloped seed. "Yeah, you little bitch, you like that?" growled Rarity. Though it didn't sound like Rarity, it sounded more like some kind of demon succubus from the depths of Tartarus. Rather than doing anything remotely arousing, the sound chilled Opus to the bone. But he giggled again, because Noose was yelling, "Yeah, yeah," in a voice that cracked like a colt who was experiencing his first boner. Baby's first erection. They should sell a playset, Opus thought absurdly. "Really, though, this is honestly kind of disappointing," Rarity sighed. "I like big dicks in me." "Yeah, me too," gasped Noose. "Wait, what?" Opus giggled again. "Hey, what you looking at?" The voice came from behind him, making him gasp in surprise and fall backwards. From his position on the ground, he looked up and saw Mossadegh standing over him with a bright smile and an inquisitive look. He couldn't help but giggle again, this time his little mirth turning into soft laughter. He pointed to the window. "Just look," he whispered between bouts of giggling. She took the position he'd been standing in the window and peered in, then she gasped. "Oh my fuck, that is so hot," she breathed. "Just look at them go. Damn, she's really pounding away on his..." There was a pause, and then she snorted, "Jesus, he has a tiny dick." Yeah, that was like the first thing I noticed, shot back Opus from the ground. She turned to look at him over her shoulder and spat, "Shut the fuck up, you little fag. Of course I know the first thing you think about are piles of fat donkey cocks." She turned back to watch the two apparent lovers mash themselves together. Mossadegh's breathing turned heavier as Rarity leaned down so that she was parallel with Noose and increased the rocking of her hips. The wet slapping sounds of her skin meeting his midst fucking grew louder and more frequent. Mossadegh started masturbating furiously, letting Hoof meet vulva. This made Opus rather uncomfortable as her massive puckered sex was right above his face, and he rolled out from under her and gave her a shove to the side so he could put his head the window too. "Jesus, that's gross. Cut that out." "Fuck you, this shit is hot," she whispered, refusing to stop masturbating even with him next to her. Opus was about to shoot a reply back, but was stopped by Rarity opening her mouth and scolding Noose. "Honestly now, you can't keep a lady waiting," she said. "I've already come 5 times. But Rarity," he protested. "No buts," she snapped. "I have to take a massive shit, and you aren't helping matters." At the mention of shit, Noose sprang into action. With his forehooves, he slapped her crotch tits, yelling, "Give me that shit! Give me that shit!" Rarity nearly had time to protest, but all the replies were cut short when her anus grew wide, made a loud squelching sound. She took a shit all over his balls. Outside, Opus doubled over and threw up all over the ground. Now it was Mossadegh's turn to laugh, and laugh she did. Noose and Rarity didn't hear from that inside, though, because now it was Noose's turn to take action. His hips pumping, he fucked Rarity so hard that the force of his fucking flung shit everywhere. Rarity pushed him down and let her hips move side to side, spreading her shit all over his inner thighs. He grunted and moaned deeper now, opening his mouth wide, and expelled his previous meal all over her chest. She returned in kind, puking on his face. The Noose wrapped his forelegs around her neck, pulled her close, and came inside her, his jizz leaking out and mixing with the puke, shit, and vaginal fluids all over their legs and asses. Noose passed out from the pleasure, but Rarity remained awake a moment longer to mutter, "Oh, if only we had some pee." At the mention of pee, it was Mossadegh's turn to throw up. She turned and threw up all over Opus's face, and he turned and ran, crying, covered in his and her vomit. Mossadegh crashed through the window. Mossadegh crashed through the window as Rarity was passing on top of Noose from the intense shit-stained sex. "God, you fuckers! I was having such a nice time watching you," Mossadegh said to the unconscious duo. "But then you gotta go ruin it with fucking pee, you fucking sickos. So here's my present to you, you stupid fuckers." She turned around, lifted her tail, and presented the two sleeping lovers with her previous night's Taco Bell run. Fake Mexican food always gave her the ass quake. It was like a fire hose filled with chocolate milk and half-eaten brownie bites. She dumped her liquid shit all over the two of them until they looked like clay sculptures waiting to be fired in a kiln. Then she walked off. As she walked away, Mossadegh idly wondered about making an aristocrat's joke, but then she decided against it. For one thing, there was no pony around. Furthermore, no pony could beat that Gilbert Gottfried version, and it would be in poor taste to mangle the joke. And besides, the warm tinkling sensation in her backside told her that her anus was probably bleeding. She probably needed to get that looked at by her mechanic. Ah well, there was always next time. She snorted softly. God, Noose had such a tiny dick.
My God.
And I'll make that public on Google Docs and share it in the show notes.
Just submit that to FIM Fiction. It does have a character.
Submit it to WTF Pony fan fiction.
Yeah, there you go. The big.
You get
big
Midnight Dreams and Atticus to read this bitch. I'm sorry, Paco. Paco needs to read it. My God, it was beautiful.
All right, so I guess that brings it over to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. MDevMech has become the new Saw guy. What tests / games would you put in Bullshit, Jwhoof, Lucky, and Cardigan Pony through?
Because, you gotta have the black guy in there that has to die first.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
I like this anon.
Okay, I've never seen Saw, so can somebody give me like a 5-cent synopsis of what the Saw guy does?
I never saw those shitty movies.
He puts his he kidnaps people and puts them through tests to see how much they want to live. So, for instance, one test was this woman is strapped to a chair and she can only use her arms, and the key to the locks in her chair is in a vial of some burny liquid that will dissolve her skin. And the guy tells her, you have 5 minutes before this chair electrocutes you to death. You have to reach in there and grab the key and use it to unlock your chair. And it's, putting your hand in there will cause intense pain and probably melt your skin off. But if you really want to live, you'll do it. Things like that.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Shit. I guess that means I have to riff, I suppose. Okay. All right, so I guess what I'll do is I won't do what the Saw guy does. I'll do whatever the fuck I want with you four. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take M Bullshit and Jwhoof. And you guys remember the movie Hellraiser?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Okay, you remember what were they called? Those sadomasochistic demons or whatever they're called. I think they're called I don't know, are they the Hellraisers? I'm not sure. But you got like Pinhead, and you got the fat guy, and you got the chick, and you got that dude who's blind with his mouth pulled back so his jaws are exposed. And he's called the Chatterer.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to do is, I'm going to take Jwhoof, and we're going to go down to Home Depot.
Oh.
And we're going to get those big nails that that you use to nail pieces of wood together that are actually going to support weight and shit, so they're really big and long. And we're just going to hammer them all over your head.
Okay.
So that way you're Pinhead.
Yay!
And yeah. And so, yeah, you'll be in intense pain. We're going to make a shitty job of it because, it's like on Pinhead, it's like a perfect grid. But with you, it's just like nails are just going in your eyes. They're just randomly, in your head, sticking out of your head and shit.
Honestly, I see you spelling out fag.
What's that?
The nails. I can see you spelling out fag with the nails.
Sure. And then with them Bullshit, we're going to basically rip his mouth off so he looks like the Chatterer and use that to cover up his eyes. Use the flesh from that to cover up his eyes. So that way we blind him. And then we're going to take...
Lucky and Cardigan.
Yeah, we got Lucky and Cardigan. So what we'll do is we're going to take Mike the microphone and we're going to strap him down to a table like spread eagle, like his legs are like up near his head. So we're probably going to break bones and tendons and shit, making him do that. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a big tub of like just full of like worms and spiders and scorpions and centipedes and just all kinds of bugs. And for your guys' safety, we'll put gloves on you. We'll put welder's gloves. You guys wearing welder's gloves. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna sing. You're gonna do the lyrics to the DMX "Party Up in There" lyrics. The DMX. It's like y'all going. You're just gonna be like y'all going. You're gonna be singing that while taking handfuls of bugs and punching them into Mike the Microphone's anus. and you guys are gonna have to sing the "Party Up in There" lyrics. So Impulse is gonna be, and Jwhoof's gonna be in so much pain because there's like 40 nails just piercing his cheeks and shit. And he's gonna be in pain. And because Bullshit's blind, he kind of sometimes misses, so he just punches Mike the Microphone in the balls. Or in the taint. It's just with bugs. And then you guys are going to do that for a while. And then after doing that, and like Mike the Microphone's anus is just like all blown out and just like, it's just so blown out that it's like gasping. It's like,
was it already?
Well, yeah, it was already. That's how it's so easy for you guys to punch bugs into it. And so you guys are going to do that for a while, at least until the end of the song. And then we're going to take Mike the Microphone, and we're going to take coal dust, like a big bin of coal dust, and you guys are just going to throw it, shove it, like rub his face in it and like his entire body into it. So that way he looks, and then like he's all like blackface and shit, and you're going to put an afro on him, like a big 70s blaxploitation afro on him, and put him in a suit. And then you're going to put him in a suit, and he's going to have to mimic Obama, President Barack Obama, at the State of the Union. He's going to be actually at the State of the Union. And he has to give the State of the Union address while with a rectum full of bugs, covered in blackface, wearing an afro, and just in intense pain. And if he's unable to convincingly do a speech, then every single nuke on the planet will be launched and aimed at California. So literally, there's going to be like 20. There's going to be like 20,000 nukes just like raining down. There's going to be so many nukes that while they're still in the air, they're going to like hit each other and blow up. There's just so many nukes. And yeah, and that's what I do. That's the new horror movie coming this fall to Netflix.
I like how that has almost nothing to do with Saw.
I swear to God, I have never seen.
Lucky get off scot-free.
I forgot about those two. Okay, Lucky dies, and Cardigan is given a pair of Neko ears and a big yarn ball, and he has to pretend to be a kitten.
Actually, I think I'd like that.
So,
well, you'll be blind, so you won't be able to see it.
Shh, I can still smell.
So, yeah. Honestly, I only gave that about like an hour's thought beforehand. I don't know the whole point of Saw anyway. What M. Bullshit told me was the most I know of it. So, I was actually more interested in Hellraiser. So,
all right, Jay, hit us up with that next question.
Okay, for the mailbag on Sunday, is Atticus black? If not, he is a rarity and a god among men. If so, his voice is still fucking sexy.
We have no idea.
I don't know.
Yeah,
that's not something you just randomly ask people. Hey, are you black?
Hey, Ben, are you black?
No.
Good. But yeah, we honestly have no idea.
Yeah.
Maybe one day he'll reveal his race to us.
Yeah, it's not a priority for us to know that. It's not really relevant, so. Oh well, it'll be a surprise if we ever meet him. I'll be like, holy shit, you're Laotian.
Oh, fuck. You're white.
Okay.
My God, you're a tiny Hispanic woman. That's terrifying.
All right,
Yeah.
let me edit this next one here.
No.
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 Mr. St. John not here. No.
Okay, yep, the next.
All right. This next question is: you can fuck only one pony, and I mean only one. Who is it?
I don't even have to say.
I don't think anyone has to say, really. My answer is Shirley.
Bag.
Yeah, and Jwhoof's is obviously Rarity. And mine is all
Rayburn.
four princesses.
Princesses?
And bullshit fucked me up.
I filled your head with Brayburn.
Well, mine's obviously all four princesses.
Princess?
Princesses.
Right.
Princesses.
The 3 and the 1 queen. Whatever.
Cream.
Shut up.
What?
Alright, moving on. Who would you marry, fuck, kill? That's a weird order. Isn't it supposed to be fuck, marry, kill?
It's supposed to be fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah, whatever. Who would you marry, fuck, kill?
So I'm assuming you marry someone and then you have an affair,
And then you kill them.
and then you kill someone else.
Yeah, you marry them, you fuck them, and then you do a murder-suicide because you realize it's bestiality.
Maybe you would do that.
So, who would you marry, then fuck, then kill?
This. It's supposed to be 3 different ponies. Which pony do you marry? Which pony do you fuck? It's a different pony than who you marry. And which pony do you kill? Is the
No,
game.
I know how fuck, marry, kill goes, but this is marry, fuck, kill.
Okay, so this is you date
This is
them.
a whole different ballgame.
Okay, so this is a completely new game. You date them, you have no sex, then you get married, then you fuck, and then you kill them, and it's all one pony. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Brayburn.
You wouldn't kill yourself and him.
Well, I wouldn't murder Shirley.
You'd enjoy that giant floppy horse cock way too much.
Let's see. I would do Trixie.
Motherfucker, you stole mine. Well, it's definitely not Gilda, because that cloaca. Who's it going to be?
No, wait, I'll change mine to Gilda, because then I'll be like, holy fuck, I married and fucked a bird line thing, and then I'd kill it. And mount her head over my fireplace. So I'm changing mine to Gilda.
All right.
I know. Rainbow Dash.
Oh, Apple Cider ain't gonna be happy with you.
No, that's Chef Sandy. Apple Cider hates Rainbow Dash.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's Sandy.
Me and AC are bros when it comes to that. But yeah, Rainbow Dash.
Them's fighting words.
Oh, them's his fighting words.
Yeah, all you have to do is imagine the Empire State Building and the Chrysler Building get into a fight. two massive thousands of tons objects just smashing into each other.
Are you sure we're not just having sex?
No, I'm actually imagining like a Japanese anime. Not I mean like a mecha, but instead it's in two massively obese men For so large, they might as well be the size of mechas.
Guy Next probably produced it.
Yeah, they probably would. Just like how we brainstormed Scoon, aka Yo Skrill, drop it hard.
Yeah, for those listening, MDefMech just got the Ponify extension, and he's changed all instances of the word "scoon" in his browser to "Yo Skrill, drop it hard."
Yeah. When we were brainstorming yesterday, because he made that fucking, oh, Snitz is transsexual, it's my headcanon.
And we're Arg.
Yeah, and
He's
then
a Power Ranger.
Arg is like, yeah, he's a Power Ranger, and I'm like, yeah, and he's an EVA pilot, because he's all angsty and a faggot. And then what? Who said he was green? He was the Green Ranger. And then we just combined everything, and we're like, all right, ship it to Gynex. they'll make it.
Jwhoof, hit us up with that last anon question.
Okay, I guess I will. I swear, I didn't write this in. I swear. So what?
The more you deny it, the more it becomes true.
But unless I was really drunk or stoned out of my mind. But
Okay.
so what? Jwhoof is now an official co-host member while Lucky is forever vanished and dead. I swear it's not Jwhoof asking this for confirmation. What makes you assume that I'm an anon?
Well, I'm gonna leave this up to him bullshit. What do you say?
Don't leave it up to him bullshit. He hates me.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
why I'm
well,
leaving it up to him.
So Lucky has told me he's going through personal things, and that means he's probably going through minor personal things and has grown bored with the podcast. So effectively, he's not really a co-host anymore, simply because he just hasn't been around and hasn't returned any of our messages for the past month or so. So I would not say that Lucky is a co-host. If he wants to come on again, sure, he can come on. But as of right now, there are only two hosts of this podcast. And Jwhoof is not a host. He is a guest host who never leaves.
Well, it's a very special title, so I'll take that. Now it's a co-host for 1 week. One.
Okay, you
That's
stick
1
to that.
week you had no clue that happened.
Yep, because it happened between shows, so nobody knew. Let's see.
All right, on to non-anon questions, and we'll just keep the whole thing rolling. So I'll go next, and then you, and then Jwhoof. So Bronies from Kansas wrote, Grenat, Canterlot, Cavalcade. How do you are muffins? But in all seriousness, are you guys going to conventions?
How does
I'm
one
hoping.
are muffins?
That's not the question, Jwhoof. The question is, are you going to a convention?
But that's a question. There's technically two questions in this question.
Okay. Fine then, Jwhoof.
I'm asking a very scientific question.
How do you are muffins?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it possible to R a muffin?
Yes.
Is it possible to retard a muffin?
Yes.
Whoa, we can't do that. We can't do that, man. Save Derpy.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. They're going to kill Derpy,
Dude,
man.
Yeah, we can't do that.
They're going to pull Derpy from the show.
We can't say that. It's way too soon, man. They're killing Derpy. We can't say that. Too soon, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, the Bronies, they just took it too far, man. They're going to kill Derpy, man.
Just rest in peace, Derpy. We didn't mean that. We swear. We're sorry.
We love you. We were sorry that Hasbro buried you and will never produce anything, no toys or shows or anything. It's sad that we will never see you in season 3.
Ever. You'll never
Ever again. Yeah.
Well,
It really sucks. It really sucks we couldn't see you at
San Diego.
San Diego. Yeah. That was a real shame. Oh. That's a Chekhov's gun, if there ever was one. All right. So, are we going to any conventions?
There's a possibility that I will be showing up at Everfree Northwest. with Bronyville, but I'm not really sure if I'll be going. I will be attending the Equestria LA con if that ever gets off the ground. I'll be going to that. So, but other than that, I don't know.
I'm thinking about going to Canterlot Gardens. I'm not sure yet. Unlike other podcasts, we kind of fund everything pretty much on our own. So it depends on if I can get the time off. And well, actually, the way my job works, it's kind of weird because even though Canterlot Gardens is for 3 days, I technically would have to take 2 weeks off from work to make it work. So that's a big pain in the ass, and it's like... So, I don't know, I might go to Canterlot Gardens. If not, I know there's a con down in Nebraska. There's a pony convention down in Nebraska I might check out. If not, I may not go to any cons this year. I am definitely planning to go to BronyCon 2013, however.
In any case, each of us will be going to respective cons, but I don't think that we will be going as a podcast, unless both MDefMech and I make it to BronyCon 2013. I don't think we'll be going to cons as a podcast anytime soon.
Yeah, it's partially just because of the location, and also because we're the GCC.
Yeah, like what we do, honestly, like I don't think a convention would want us to come as a podcast, considering the nature of what we do and what we talk about.
Well, not necessarily. There's that one convention that Rayburn was going on about, where they're actually allowing artists to even sell their 18-plus prints.
Oh, cool! Maybe they'll want us to come down and talk about all the stupid drama that people have been doing behind the scenes in this fandom.
Yeah, we're not talking about the porn. We're talking about the drama.
Yeah,
we know drama.
Yeah, we know drama, and then I think that if we had the chance to go to a con though as a podcast, I'm not entirely sure we'd want to, because the kind of things that we would want to talk about on a panel are just the sort of things a con would not want us to talk about on a panel. I'm not talking about porn. I'm talking about drama and fear-mongering and that sort of thing.
Yeah, and if we were to just talk about the porn, we would have to have very special circumstances, i.e. the panel would have to be like the last panel of the day, basically late at night, and we'd have to get volunteers from the con staff to do age gates at the door.
That wasn't difficult at all, because if you actually did apply for the panel, they do give you those volunteers.
And say what you will about, it's possible for us to clean up our act and do a safe for work panel, but in all honesty, it's not that we wouldn't want to. It's just that there are other podcasts who are going to all the cons that will do that already, and nobody needs a little shitcast from Tumblr to do that.
Yeah.
But as for me, since I'm not an official host or anything, thanks, Finn. So sweet of you.
Yep.
Okay. As long as you say you're welcome, that makes me feel better. I am going to several cons, not just Brony-related conventions. Like, at A-Con, I brought like 300 business cards, and I advertised you bastards too. Don't forget that.
We thank you.
That's okay. I'll advertise you.
I mean, they were the shittiest ass cards you would ever see. Like maybe some kid in middle school could do better, but I digress. I went out through those in the first day, and so I'll be going to cons and stuff, and I'll be promoting stuff I like. And who knows, my shitty ass podcast might be there.
That's probably why our listenership drops.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet of you. Or maybe it's just because I just unsubscribed from all those different accounts I made.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
We don't like being fakes.
All right, MDefMech, hit us up with that next question.
Okay, Kabruski wrote, how do each of you prepare for a podcast? Well,
I think I'm the only person here who prepares for a podcast.
yeah.
I do prepare for Rowdy Rough Bronies. Only problem is, since things have been difficult since one of our co-hosts lost his job, the other one's pretty much a store manager for several different stores in the area, that we haven't had time to actually sit down and record. But I do actually plan out stuff for my podcast.
And I don't really plan anything. I'm like, hey, and bullshit. Did any drama happen? And it's like either yes or no.
Well, it should be said, we do write up the show notes maybe 5 to 10 minutes before we start a podcast. This week was actually a special circumstance because MDefMake decided he wanted to push off recording for a day, and I figured, well, why don't I do the show notes now anyways? And I wrote the show notes for this show up a day early, which is why they look so nice, because I had extra time to do them. I actually do prepare for podcasts. I prepare for all of mine. For this one, I do a sound check beforehand to make sure that my mic is working and that my levels are okay. I do put stuff in show notes. I do spend the entire week browsing Tumblr looking for cool shit. For Bronyville, I prepare by reading through all of the emails that they do, making sure I know who the guest is and listening to what they sound like and stuff like that. But GCC is by no means a thought out or even remotely professional podcast. There is no planning that goes into this. Oftentimes we'll think of main topics, 5 minutes before, or sometimes, drama will happen 5 minutes before and I'll be on top of it and we'll change the main topic. But lately the fandom has been just agonizingly sane. And there hasn't been that much drama, and it's pissing me off because it was so much fun.
I wouldn't say there hasn't been a lot of drama.
No, there hasn't a lot. There has been some, but we don't talk about Purple Tinker on this podcast anymore, so that gets rid of about half of it.
Yeah.
And other stuff, we're just sort of waiting on a couple cons to happen and for some people to agree to come forward and come on our show and talk about the greater assholes of the fandom.
So stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned, because if we ever do get around to covering some of this shit, you will love it.
Yeah.
And yeah, along with Ben, I know I kind of took a big shit on our podcast, but no, it's like, as far as like the cool shit is, I do find cool things. I do try to find cool things to talk about on the podcast. So yeah, but as far as like the main topic, it's like, yeah, who got pissed off at who, shit like that.
That, or if you have King Cheat on, you just let him speak whatever he wants to speak.
Yeah, let him just talk about whatever he wants.
Yeah,
Like,
talk about like,
good.
I don't know. Yeah, like Anarch Press or whatever.
Yeah.
Funny animal comics, aka not furry porn.
But as for me, what I do to prepare, like for this, whenever I find a new Tumblr or something, I'll write down or save in a special folder to use later on.
His special folder.
Yes, special folder. The not rarity folder.
That's his special folder.
That is very special. But like for my podcast, since I'm the host that comes up with everything we do, the other two only really show up to give their opinions. Like Brunson, what he's meant for is he's the brony that barely knows anything, so you have a brony's take from that point of view. Dallas is the brony who thinks that he knows everything, so you have that point of view. And you have me that's actually studied everything that's going on with our main topic, so you have
you give yourself too much credit, Jwhoof.
Yeah.
I don't give myself enough credit.
You say you do. You open up those documents, but then you just stare at them for 20 minutes.
I won't lie about that. The only time I can even come up with topics or anything is whenever I'm at work and I'm just zoning out while I'm stalking whatever they have me doing.
Yeah.
But basically, I'll prepare with stuff like that. I'll use time I have at work when normally I'm just stalking something and I'll just start thinking of stuff. And
Well,
go on.
I guess I could say for like the Electric Brony, when the old Electric Brony was a massive pain in the ass because we recorded it live, like no Skype or anything, and which meant like we had to meet up somewhere, which is usually like at that one anime store or somebody's house, which meant people had to drive there, which meant like 3 days prior I'd had to post up something on Facebook to say like, okay, I want you guys here, let me know if you can make it, and people would put in whether they were going to make it or not, and then we'd have to wait for everybody to show up. Sometimes somebody needed a ride, so we had to go pick them up and bring them. And then it's like usually we were just so fucking confused and all this bullshit that we're just like, we don't have a topic, so we just ramble on for like 3 hours. And then everybody would go home, and that was just a huge pain in the ass. And the new Electric Brony, however, is basically we start talking about video games, and I hit the record button.
Yeah.
And then we just talk about video games. So that's how the Electric Brony is. Electric Brony has absolutely no planning, no show notes whatsoever. We just talk about video games and maybe in the future anime and other shit that interests us. So, yeah, that's how they live.
I'm actually kind of glad you brought up that whole everyone having to wait on each other in order to get into one area to record.
Yeah.
Because our 1 year anniversary, I'm actually planning some stuff for it, and like I've talked to 8-Bit Mickey, which I've advertised him on here before, and he's wanting to come on. Only problem is, since he lives so close, he's wanting to actually meet up and record.
Oh, so it's going to be a live thing. It's not going to be on Skype.
Yeah, I'd much rather for it to be on Skype, because then I could be at my house, have my co-host at their houses, and get other people in on it.
Well, why don't you just tell them to do it that way?
I was thinking maybe do like a special segment with him, then splice it in later on. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out everything about it.
Yeah. So
Which I still need to get you two in on that.
We'll see.
Except for maybe Ben, because he's just mean.
You're a faggot. You should feel bad.
I do feel bad. I'm gonna go eat.
Good.
Just sticks of butter.
Yeah, it feels like we've been podcasting for like 5 hours. How long have we been? Oh shit! It's only been an hour and 20. Okay.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long.
The next question. There isn't much to say, but it's our last one. And Jwhoof, go ahead and read it off for us.
I knew you'd give me the long one.
Don't fuck it up.
I'm going to fuck it up. I'm dyslexic.
Good.
I hate you so much. Hey guys, first off, I love your show. Or actually, I say Slick Prime. Sorry, been listening to that. Slick Prim or Prime. Sorry, I can't talk today. Wrote, hey guys, first off, I love your show. I've been listening since Electric Brony. Anyways, I've been working on a fic for the last 3 months, and it's nearing completion. It's a little outside of the guidelines of what can be submitted. Shut up, Ben. To Equestria Daily, but the comments seem to imply that my readers like what they've seen. I was wondering if you guys would be willing to give my fic a chance and read it over and pimp it if you like it. And if you don't like it, maybe give me some constructive criticism. Hell, give me some criticism even if you like it. I haven't gotten any so far, and I'm desperately trying to get some tips and pointers. Story-wise, it's kind of what would happen if the main six were replaced with counterparts from other fandom media. I.e. Pink and Nina, Little Miss Rarity, Fluttershy, stuff like that. And then he gives a link.
All right, so I'm actually in the process of reading through his fic right now. I haven't finished it yet, though, so I'm not going to really say anything about it. But I will say that the next episode we record, I will have a little bit to say about it after I finish it. So I haven't finished it yet. But I am dropping this. I dropped this in the show notes here because I want to give all our followers a chance. Followers attack, listeners attack. If you guys are interested in the premise, go ahead and head on over to our show notes and check out the link that we dropped, and go ahead and give him some feedback if you want. But I will finish this by next week, and I'll be able to talk about it and give you some feedback if you need any.
And hopefully, if I am fiction, by the time this podcast goes up, doesn't spit out a 502 bad gateway error.
Yeah.
I guess what I can say is I haven't read it yet, but I will. I'll give it a chance. I like the premise. The premise is interesting. So yeah, I'll check it out. Jwhoof probably won't read it at all.
He's a fucking faggot.
Why do you guys always assume I won't read something?
Because you can't be bothered to even read Milo Dashi.
Hey, we've already talked about this. I'm going to be the bin of that, okay? I'm waiting for the game. Yeah.
All right.
Well, that was our last question, so...
God damn it, I am fucking tired.
You want me to do the outro?
Yeah, you go and do the outro.
All right, I'll hit this up. All right, so thank you so much, you guys, for the questions. Feel free to send them at any time. We love doing mailbag episodes. So, you know, when we get a sort of a backlog of questions and submissions, we'll just do another mailbag episode. So feel free to send us stuff at any time. Thank you so much. This has been episode 24 of the Grand Canterlot Cavalcade in Color, a Gentle Cults podcast for sophisticated brownies. You can find our podcast at its Tumblr blog, grandcanterlotcavalcade.tumblr.com. You can submit or ask things there, even if you are not a Tumblr user. We have anonymous submission and asks on. Our host this week, were Mdefmek, who you can find his blog at mdefmek.com. And Bullshit, that's me. You can find me at my blog at mbullshit.tumblr.com. And our guest host, who never fucking leaves, Jwhoof.
You guys can easily kick me from the call anytime.
And if you're interested, go ahead and give his little podcast Yowdy Rough Bronies a listen. It is a King Cheetah podcast.
It essentially is. Well, I like to think that he really owns half of the podcast, because if it doesn't have the three main hosts, then it's kind of like an off project. Thanks for yawning. That makes me feel so good.
And with that, I think we out.
We out.
Yeah.